know this should be a battle of the backcourts, and you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot.
From range, LeVert's one of those guys you have to respect his shot. He makes enough from beyond where you have to honor.
Trent kicks to Anunoby. And there's the drive. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
In the corner, it's Mobley. And it's off from 3-point range. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for Toronto. Anunoby finds Trent. Raptors moving the ball around. Barnes passes to Trent. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
I love watching the three-point ability of Gary Trent Jr. He's someone you got to lock up on the perimeter.
And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
Barnes kicks to Trent. From outside, off the mark.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
The shot's good.
That's the result of hard work. Mitchell just gets better and better off the bounce.
And a wide open look for Siakam. No good on the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Mobley, and that's in. Nice feet on the play.
This is who you want leading that play. A sure passer with great awareness.
Siakam sets a screen for Trent. Barnes outside, out to the right wing. Stolen by LeVert. Locked up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
When you have an elite wingspan like Jared Allen, you make those alley-oops look easy.
Van Vliet kicks to Anunoby. Takes it inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Toronto shooting their initial free throws of the game right here. The first one falls. Great, when you look at Toronto, they have a lot of length and defensive switchability.
They swarm opposing stars and tend to make it very difficult in those passing lanes. So a great profile for a modern NBA defense.
Garland, the pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. LeVert kicks to Mitchell. 5 on the clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on Siakam.
I appreciate the versatility of Mitchell's game. He can get you a little of everything on the floor, not just a lot of points.
And looking back at the 2017 draft, it just seems absurd that Donovan Mitchell fell to the 13th pick.
Greg, well, in hindsight, it's always 2020. You know that. I don't think many of us could have predicted him averaging 20 points as a rookie or becoming a fixture at all-star games.
Takes a 3. Cleveland gets it back. Mitchell outside. Goes back up. Allen trying to break free. And it's Allen with the jam.
A superb offensive rebounder. Allen's long arms and feel for how to get positioning helps big time.
Trent passes to Van Vliet. On the wing, Anunoby. LeVert defending. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. From deep three-point range, and they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Raptors trail by 4. And there's the pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mobley with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Van Vliet finds Trent.
The league quickly found out what Donovan Mitchell brings to the table defensively. He can lock down positions 1 through 3.
Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
I got a feeling Donovan Mitchell will be watching this highlight over and over and over.
Now, here's Trent. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Mobley. The Raptors have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Sons of NBA players like Gary Trent Jr., they grow up around the game, and they have a deep understanding of basketball.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 4. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Owen is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Lobbed up there for Barnes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Smitty, you know, when you watch an NBA game today, it seems like there is endless switching. Positionless players. Why is that?
Kevin, it's a game of matchups. Teams are looking to exploit those mismatches. Let's say you can get your point guard on a center. Usually, you win that possession.
Here's Mitchell, and he lobs it up toward the rim. And then Allen slams it in.
At 6'11", Allen, a legitimate threat to finish through the rim, especially when given that kind of positioning.
Anunoby. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Here's LeVert. Mitchell in the corner. Shoots the 3. Allen. And staying with the play, Allen. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Count that one from Van Vliet.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Mitchell, a screen on Van Vliet. The wide open look here for Garland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Siakam outside. Here's Barnes. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Mobley with it. Guarded now by Barnes. With the putback.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
Trent passes to Siakam. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. 6-point game. Count that one from Van Vliet. Van Vliet's got 5 points so far.
It's all about change of speed for Fred on his drives. That's how he makes it past defenders.
Raptors trail by 4.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
Garland dishes to Allen. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. And that's 10 points for Allen.
And Allen's a competitor. He knows what his job is, and he has to be a major presence inside. He has to have the ability to score points down low.
And for Siakam, great, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Here's Trent. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Now Cleveland moving it up. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And how about the focus from Allen, just powering through the physical defense and finding a way to score.
Inside, and stolen by Mobley. Now Cleveland moving it up. Garland leading the charge. Pass to Allen. For 3, Mitchell. Count that as his 4th basket of the night. Just 7 shots to get there.
Wasting no time. Donovan is never afraid to fire.
Barnes screen on Allen. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Mitchell kicks to LeVert. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And we think of Donovan primarily as a scorer first. But there, fantastic pass.
Kicks it out to Siakam. A putback, and they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Three seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Anunoby. And here is Siakam. Raptors moving the ball around. Lets it go. Count that one. And the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 10 points on the bucket from Anunoby.
What I like about OG Anunoby for a young player, he's not pushing to do more than they want him to do.
With 4 seconds on the clock. And that one is off. Jared Allen has been on display for the Cavaliers.
Your Cavaliers, 33. The Raptors, 23.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Jared Allen in this game, he has been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. Mitchell sets the screen for Garland. Off target from outside. Raptors trail by 8. Van Vliet with it. He's picked up by LeVert. Mitchell outside. Lobbed up there for Allen. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
More from Allen. Can pile up points without wasting possessions. Very economical.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
Outside Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. But Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
Garland misses off the right iron. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. Trailing by 13. Offensive rebound. Trent outside. Van Vliet on the wing. Buries it from three-point range. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
You have to respect Fred's range. If not, he'll make you pay.
It's LeVert with the drive. Garland kicks to LeVert. Lets it go from deep. And another three for Cleveland.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Trent passes to Barnes. Now, here's Siakam, defended by Allen. The Cavaliers leading by 13. Mitchell in the corner. Lets the three fly. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Trent finds Barnes. Now Siakam. And stolen by Mobley. And here's the fast break. LeVert from outside. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors trail by 13. Back to Barnes. To the middle. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Mitchell way outside. Stolen by Garland. Passes to LeVert. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. LeVert's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the 3rd for the Cavs. Siakam sets a screen for Barnes. Over Mobley. That one a little long.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
LeVert kicks to Mobley. LeVert against Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Allen passes to Mitchell. This one for 3. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. The pass to Anunoby. Back to Trent. Pass to Anunoby. Takes the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Barnes kicks to Anunoby. From deep, Trent. LeVert grabs the miss. LeVert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Cleveland with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find a guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And as we head into the 4th, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. And the dunk by Barnes.
Van Vliet excels at breaking down defenses with his passing.
Outside Garland. He dishes it to Mitchell. Garland feeling it out a little bit. He was all alone on that one. And the Cavaliers lead by 17.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down. This is the shot you want to get him, an open look from range.
Outside Garland. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. The Cavaliers pull it in. 17 points was their biggest margin. Holds it up there for Mobley. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Toronto. It's a 14-point game. And the foul called on Jared Allen. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Team foul.
Garland against Van Vliet. That one drops for him. Van Vliet's got 5 points in the quarter.
Watch how Fred commands the floor, moving the defense around and finding a shot.
And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
Stolen by Garland. Knocked away. Mobley outside. Jacks up a three. The shot, no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Trent kicks to Siakam. Back to Trent. Fires the three. The putback. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Pass to Mobley. Lobbed up there for Allen. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Here's Garland. Shoots over Van Vliet.
A great one-on-one and team defender. Fred's constantly calling out plays and directing his teammates to where their action is headed.
And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Raptors trail by 12. And now the fast break. Garland with the ball. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Cleveland.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
Here's Mobley. Pass to LeVert. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's LeVert missing. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And the pass to Barnes. And stolen by Mobley. It's Garland, top of the key. Allen finds LeVert. And he makes that one. And the Cavaliers lead by 14.
Textbook feed from Allen, a big man who helps facilitate the offense.
Van Vliet passes to Barnes. Van Vliet against Garland. Garland with the defensive effort. And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
Lets it go with a three. The shot by Mitchell, no good. On the wing, Anunoby. LeVert defending.
Assertive move by Pascal Siakam. Slamming it in before anyone can contest it.
Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. Puts up a three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Anunoby. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Now Mitchell. dishes it to Garland. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly should.
So off the tip, it's Boston. Brogdon with the ball. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. And it's Siakam in at the center position. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
On the wing, Tatum. Can't hit that one. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Siakam. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It goes on Malcolm Brogdon.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Now here's Barnes. Pulls up. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Trent for three. And he buries his first look.
This is what we would call a hot spot, particularly if Gary Trent Jr. is the shooter.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Here's Tatum. Back to Brown. Tatum passes to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. And the free throw, no good. Well, Grant, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise, it's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch on the guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Now here's Brown. Top of the key jumper, no good.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Barnes passes to Trent. Van Vliet outside. Trent outside. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Siakam. Williams grabs the board. The Celtics have gone 1 of 5 to start things off. And it's Brown off the drive. And the jam by Brown.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
Barnes against Gallinari. Outside Anunoby. Siakam left side. Pulls up on the wing. Count that bucket.
Now this guy continues to build his offensive skill set. Pascal Siakam with the mid-range jumper.
Trent against Brown. Here's Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Trent outside. Pass to Anunoby. Fires the three. No good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Brown passes to Williams. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Man, the defender really went after him.
So he can't get either to fall. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Trent with it. Now guarded by Brown. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Boston with a rebound. On the wing, Tatum. He's guarded by Barnes. And Williams punches it home.
Well, this is the aspect of Tatum's game that is most improving, the ability to manipulate defenses and find an open teammate.
Now here's Barnes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Chalk up 2 there.
Simple. The closer you are to the hoop, the better your chance to score.
The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Brogdon against Van Vliet. Up top, Tatum. Out to the right wing. Tatum, a screen on Barnes. A good look from Gallinari. And the Celtics tack on 2 more. Now Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Siakam. No good on the buzzer beater. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Celtics.
They've been really going at the defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Robert Williams out there with Danilo Gallinari. And it's Brogdon in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Now here's Brogdon, looking for his first basket still in this one. Second chance shot, Tatum. And he can't get that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Pass to Siakam. Now Trent. Outside Barnes. Here's Anunoby. From deep 3-point range, Gallinari pulls it in. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Now here's Brown. Williams a screen on Trent. And here's Brown for 3. Barnes with the rebound. Anunoby on the wing. Van Vliet finds Anunoby. Van Vliet against Gallinari. Here's Siakam. Rebound Boston. Williams has got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Brown. They grab their own miss. Pass to Gallinari. Right side, Tatum. Van Vliet against Brogdon. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Toronto trailing. Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
And when you look at Van Vliet on the floor, you would think he gets targeted on defense. But for a player his size, he more than holds his own.
And Van Vliet, a very solid defender at his position, Grant.
Not great length, but strong as any, B.A. I mean, he has great hands to bother the ball handler and great defensive IQ that makes the most of his athleticism.
Now here's Tatum. Back to Brogdon. Oh, deflected. Tatum with it. Siakam covering. To the wing, right side. Brogdon, the pass to Brown. Soft touch off the glass. Brown's got 6 points.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Here's Trent. After the basket by Boston. Back to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. All sorts of time. Rebounded by the Celtics.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Brown. Outside for Gallinari. Up top, Tatum. Anunoby covering. Gallinari, the pass to Brogdon. Gallinari with a screen on Van Vliet. Three-pointer is up from Brogdon. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We've got 1:48 left in the first half. Trent against Brown. Siakam, right side. Tatum with a steal. Outside Brogdon. Back to Gallinari. Fires from deep. Brown inside, guarded by Trent. Brown can't hit. For Toronto, they've gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. And Barnes, the bucket, on the assist from Van Vliet. Barnes has got his first bucket in this one. 1:04 left to play in the first half. Brogdon, the pass to Gallinari. They set the screen. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 2.
It's a guessing game if you're defending Gallinari in the pick and roll. My goodness, is he good with the ball in his hands.
Outside Anunoby. 44 seconds left in the second quarter. Barnes finds Van Vliet. Now here's Anunoby. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the arc. Unloads from 13. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. And we've got 28 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Tatum. Five on the clock. To the paint. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
You have to be impressed with the instincts and versatility on the defensive.
All right, Allie, thanks for that.
Celtics 14. The Raptors 12.
If you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Over the last few years, we've seen the rise of the skilled big. Doris, how's that changed the way basketball is played?
I think, BA, certainly it has made for a more wide-open game. The advent of that stretch 4, stretch 5, it creates better spacing because you've got to deal with their shooting. To me, it's a much better product for the fans.
Second half underway. Here's who Nick Nurse has got on the floor. We've got Achua, Thaddeus Young out there with Otto Porter. Then there's Malachi Flynn, and it's Benton in at the 2. Now here's White. There's the triple. Benton pulls it in.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And that one's good. Flynn. It's all knotted up.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you.
When you analyze the skill set of a guy like Derek White, here's a combo guard who can fill so many gaps and do so many things well. What I love most is how hard he plays on both ends of the floor.
Well, the Celtics shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. White with it. Now guarded by Achua. White, the pass to Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And the versatility White provides for this team is so important to us.
It is, BA. He fills gaps. He can score it, board it, pass it, and he can defend with purpose. A guard that can help orchestrate the offense or, if need be, get off the ball. These multi-positional guards are critical to success.
And Young gets it to go.
Boy, masterful work from Thaddeus Young. He's got such tremendous length down there.
Smart outside. Outside White. Back to Smart. Takes it inside. Out to Horford. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Pass to Achua. Horford with some nice D.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
White, the pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Well, Al Horford does not mind sending a message now and then. How about that easy flush?
Here's Flynn. Here's the three. Williams grabs the board. Outside White. Sinks the tray. And now it's a 7-point Boston lead.
That's a crafty play. Understanding when to pull up off the bounce to get that jumper to go. Derek White is on time.
Pass to Benton. The double clutch. The shot misses. Nice D from Horford. Smart outside. Outside, Williams. White with a screen on Young. Williams from long range. Ooh, excellent D there from Young. For Toronto, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Pass to Achua. Comes up empty down low. The Celtics have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. White, the pass to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Well, if you leave someone that wide open, Derek White will put it on time and on target.
Here's Flynn, defended by Smart. Flynn's shot is off.
Let's be honest, that's not a shot he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. To halt the run, and then Porter with the dunk.
You know, this guy can thrive in transition. Otto Porter with good burst and a live body.
Smart outside. Screen by Horford. 4-3. Offensive rebound, Celtics. And Horford powers it home.
That's what we call attacking the glass with aggression and power. Al Horford, the second chance opportunity.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Brown and Tatum with the explosive wing pair. Danilo Gallinari out there with Robert Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now here's Gallinari. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. It's stolen by Brogdon. And here we go, the Celtics on the run. And he's going for the oop here. And Williams punches it home.
Jaylen Brown has improved as a setup guy. That pass was on time and on target.
Trent, the pass to Siakam. Over Williams. Rebound Boston. Gallinari's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. And Williams punches it home.
Malcolm Brogdon has been rock solid since he won the Rookie of the Year award. This guy's capable as a scorer, and what a pretty pass there.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. Hammers the lob through.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Now here's Brogdon. And here's Brown. Pass to Tatum. 6 to shoot. Here's Brogdon, guarded by Van Vliet. To the inside. Williams. Kick out to Brown. Jacks up a 3. Here's Tatum. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. The Raptors shooting only 29% in this one. Not great. Trent, the pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Now here's Brogdon. Williams with the screen. Fires for three. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Van Vliet. Denied by Tatum.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back.
Van Vliet against Brogdon. The three from Barnes. Sinks it from distance.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Now here's Brogdon. Outside, Williams. Pass to Brown. Outside Tatum. The three. Rebound by the Raptors.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes.
Whatever opening he saw vanished quickly. Got to be more careful with those entry passes.
And it's Brogdon missing. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Anunoby. Jams it in off a great move.
You can see that OG Anunoby wants the opportunity to deliver in a big moment and does.
A little over 3.5 minutes in the books now in this fourth quarter. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. And now the Raptors on the break. And stolen by Williams. To stop the drought. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Barnes with a screen on Brown. Trent from long range. Rebounded by Brogdon.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Tatum passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Doesn't believe in soft finishes. The big fella's all about power.
Siakam with a screen on Brown. Brown against Trent. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Rebound Boston. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
Brown with it. Outside Tatum. Offensive board. And Williams punches it home. Great game for him. Double-double now.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Now Gallinari. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.
look at these rosters, both teams have lots of quality players and very deep benches.
And with the pace we see in games, it really helps to have more legs to run. Each of these coaches have a lot of options, so it'll be interesting to see how they play the matchups.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard. Now Butler. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet from deep. Hero, that's a two-pointer. That one, no good. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Loads it up there for Siakam. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Adebayo with the bucket.
Bam trying to expand his game a little bit as he's able to knock down the catch-and-shoot jumper.
Siakam a screen on Hero. Floats one. Pulls from the top of the key, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And the all-around game of Siakam, so adept at working the ball to open guys.
And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
And here's Trent following Kyle Lowry's three.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now it's a shootout.
Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Misses the jumper. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Trent passes to Siakam. Here's Anunoby. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. The Heat have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Here's Butler, and slam dunk by Butler.
A good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler, able to finish at the rim.
Siakam outside. Here's Van Vliet. That shot missing. Good work defensively by Lowry. Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played. Outside Butler. Hero against Barnes. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Barnes against Lowry. Over Barnes. Adebayo controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Trent kicks to Anunoby. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line. And winning has become more consistent in Miami than ever. Jimmy Butler was acquired, made it all the way to the finals in his first year, and have steadily won games each season.
Now Hero over Trent. They get it back. Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Clock at 6. He kicks to Butler. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Butler's got his second basket of the game. And with the Heat, GA, they've been a consistent force in the Eastern Conference.
Kevin, lots of talent up and down that roster, from stars like Butler and all the way down to the role players. This is just a solid team.
So it's Miami now after the Raptors pick up 2. Outside, Hero. Ball stolen. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Trent. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Outside Lowry. Here's the pass to Adebayo. Toronto grabs the miss. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Barnes passes to Siakam. Over Butler. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Barnes.
And Siakam always has options in the mid-range. He's a talented shooter who can make that shot.
Lowry passes to Hero. Let's go. Siakam pulls it in.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. It'll count. No good that time. So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
So the Raptors 5 right now. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. Now here is Martin. Following the miss by Fred Van Vliet.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday, and he's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well.
Here's Van Vliet. Following the score by Miami. He feeds it to Barnes. Stolen by Martin. Lowry kicks to Martin. Back to Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. They get it back. Here's Lowry. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Toronto trailing. Down low. That's tipped. Butler with the steal. Here's Adebayo. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. 9 points for Bam Adebayo. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Heat.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming. So they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
And here is Butler. Following the three-pointer by Siakam. Left side, Butler. Can't hit the turnaround jumper. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Nobody near Barnes. That 3 off the mark. For Miami, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Outside Lowry. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Now, following the miss by Gary Trent Jr. from deep.
Boy, a fierce competitor. Jimmy Butler puts his heart and soul into the game.
Not a lot of opponents or players in this league that are going to outwork Jimmy Butler, and he does. He impacts the game in so many ways, and he's all about winning. At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
And here's Trent outside, and the Raptors miss again. Miami leading by 4. Here's Lowry driving to the basket. Off with the layup. The Raptors have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Barnes finds Anunoby. For Miami, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. It's 3 of 9. Basket good.
And the dribble move by Lowry, just setting up that play, toying with the defense, and getting it done.
Van Vliet outside. It's stolen by Lowry. Intercepted. And stolen by Butler. Floats it up for Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Barnes kicks to Siakam. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Siakam's got 7.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Here's Lowry. Oh, tried to dunk it home, but drew the foul, and he'll go to the line. Scotty Barnes picks one up.
The thing that makes Kyle Lowry so exceptional and special for the role that he plays is he can create offense for himself and create offense for his teammates, and he winds those in so seamlessly.
Kyle Lowry has an incredibly sharp mind for the game of basketball, doesn't he, Brent?
Well, Kyle thinks the game just so well out there. You drop him in any situation, and he's going to figure it out. So for any team, he's a great floor leader, and he's one of those guys that in clutch moments you know is going to come through.
Raptors have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
The Raptors are only a few years removed from its championship in 2019. Boy, a lot has changed since then.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Trent following the basket by Bam Adebayo. That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to 6. That one coming from Barnes. Butler against Anunoby. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Butler's got 4 points this quarter.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
Trent passes to Van Vliet from deep. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. All right, Dave, thank you. And
The Raptors, 22.
we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys. He has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Martin is out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. So that's who Eric Spoelstra starts the second half with. Raptors trail by 8. Anunoby passes to Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Now, here's Butler. He's got 8. Martin for 3. He can't get that one to fall.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Siakam finds Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. 3-pointer. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And that one's good by Butler.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot. Drove right in and came right at the defense.
Siakam a screen on Hero. Passes it to Anunoby. And here's Barnes for 3. Trent kicks to Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. Over Martin. From deep, Trent. He's off on that one. And the Heat going the other way now. Lowry passes to Adebayo. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. To the paint. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Martin. The Heat leading by 8. Trent outside. Siakam passes to Barnes. Back to Siakam. Raptors moving the ball around. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. 3-pointer. And the Raptors miss again. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
And with Bam Adebayo, I mean, we all know how skilled he is as a scorer and how athletic he is as well, but what about his passing?
Well, as much as I want to compliment Bam and his abilities to do that, I have to give some credence here to the coaching staff leaning into that ability that Bam has. They trusted he's going to make good decisions in the half court, and that has opened up a lot of things for them offensively.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And unafraid to challenge the heart of this defense. Van Vliet's a strong finisher for his size.
Here's Butler. Outside for Lowry. Stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Trent. Scores after the quick crossover. Trent's got 7.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Outside, Hero. Loads it up for Adebayo. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now the pass to Siakam. And stolen by Butler. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Adebayo throws it down.
And the coaching staff continues to impress upon Bam to keep exploring all of his offensive talents, his confidence sky high.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 6. And the rejection by Lowry. A three-pointer off the mark. The Heat leading by 8. Hero passes to Adebayo. Rebound by the Raptors. Siakam's got 11 rebounds in the game. Trent finds Barnes. Trent outside to the inside. Here's Siakam. And he can't bank that one in. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. The shot by Adebayo, no good.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Anunoby. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. Outside, Hero. Here's the 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got 4 assists in the game. And so it's Miami with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the center, filling out the middle.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Butler up top. He's guarded by Anunoby. Picked his pocket. Oh, and here comes Barnes all alone. And the dunk by Barnes.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Trent against Hero. Here's Barnes. Barnes with another miss. The Heat leading by 8. Loads it up for Adebayo. Butler finds Adebayo. Back to Butler. Inside. And there's Lowry. That's good on the assist by Butler. And that's 11 points for Kyle Lowry.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Trent against Hero. Driving the lane. Count it. And now a 12-point Heat lead.
In a flash, Tyler Hero makes his way to the inside. Nice use of his athleticism.
Trent outside. Here's Anunoby. An absolute bomb from three-point range. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now, here's Butler. Kicks to Martin. Shot clock at 6. Trying to get open is Adebayo. The shot by Lowry, no good. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Here's Van Vliet. From the arc. Fires from the wing.
And it felt like Jimmy Butler had a plan on that possession. He was able to cut him off. And that's another just bad decision on a night full of those. The shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby. Outside Lowry. And stolen by Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. He kicks it to Barnes. 1:31 left in the fourth quarter. Trent outside. Anunoby passes to Barnes. To the paint. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Barnes.
And great find by Van Vliet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
Outside Hero. 1:05 left in the fourth. It's not going to go for him. Raptors trail by 7. Here's Barnes. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Over in the corner, Hero. Over Trent. And they get it back. Butler against Barnes. Butler deciding where to go with it. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
For 3, no good. And so it's Miami winning this one. Probably a look. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up for Brett.
Down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And the Cleveland starting five. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the three, the small forward. It's stolen by Garland. It's tipped. Trent with it, now guarded by Mobley. Here's Siakam, and Siakam with the slam.
It's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Pass to Mobley. Over Barnes. And that one hits the back iron.
He made that way more difficult than it had to be with that leaning jumper. As a result, he comes away empty.
Basket counts.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And the foul on Gary Trent. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Another shot. Outside for LeVert. The three. Hits a three-pointer.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
You know, throughout Karis LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And he lobs it up, and the lob disrupted. Not to be. For the finish, rips down the breakaway slam.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
From deep, Mitchell. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam in the post, guarded by Garland. Kicks it out to Siakam. Off target from three-point range. Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's the break. The three is up. Mobley grabs the board. Siakam's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Allen, the pass to Garland. From deep, Mobley. Cleveland gets it back. Mitchell played it in with a nice touch off the window.
All heart. Mitchell scoring down low. I mean, Donovan plays the game with such passion.
Barnes with a screen on Mitchell. Trent finds Barnes. Back to Trent. Over to the left wing. The shot comes out, and it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Inside. It's stolen by Trent. Van Vliet against Garland. Stolen by Mobley. And the foul on Gary Trent. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Van Vliet against Garland. Over Van Vliet. Garland, no good.
Oh, I can see some miscommunication on defense there very clearly. They were super fortunate it didn't torch them with that mistake.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his bounce, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Pass to Mobley. Back to Garland. Fires from deep. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Toronto's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Here's Mobley. The Raptors making their last shot. Shot from the top of the key. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Mobley. Mitchell's gotten his second bucket of the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
And the basket by Van Vliet.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Anunoby against LeVert. Takes a three. Mobley against Barnes with the fadeaway. Kept alive. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Look, the offensive glass is all about effort and energy. And Allen, look, he's got plenty of both.
Here's Van Vliet. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
And he makes a first.
At the line for Toronto.
No good on the second free throw. Outside Mitchell. And he lobs it up top. And Mobley throws it down.
It must be nice to have a 7-footer like Mobley that you could just throw pretty much anything up there and he'll go get it.
Trent from long range. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, a good close contest so far.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors. All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at small forward. Now here's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Clock at 4 from outside the arc. And Fred Van Vliet with the three. Van Vliet's got 9 points.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Mitchell against Trent. He shoots it. Here's Allen. It's deflected. Anunoby on the wing. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Outside Garland. Mitchell, a screen on Van Vliet. Pass to Mitchell. And here's Mobley. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Releases. And it's Mitchell. The miss.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And Grant Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it. Paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
Can they get it? Allen can't get it to go.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Left side, Anunoby. Trent up top. Here's Van Vliet. The rebound by Garland. The Cavaliers have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Here's LeVert. The three from Mitchell. Nails it from 3. He's got 7.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Barnes passes to Siakam. The kick out to Van Vliet. Trent on the wing. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. Here's Trent. That one a little long. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. From deep, Mobley. Here's LeVert. Rejected by Barnes. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. Here's Mitchell. He's got 7. Lets it go from deep. Allen, the pass to Mitchell. From deep. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Pass to Anunoby. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Sometimes with that much of a height advantage, resistance is futile.
Well, there's so much worldwide talent in basketball right now. Teams have scouts in every corner of the globe, RJ.
Yeah, you have so much talent around this league, and you only have to go back a few years when you had every single postseason award was won by an international player. You had Pascal Siakam, Rudy Gobert, Giannis, and Luka Doncic when you talk about Rookie of the Year. So it was so much talent overseas, and it's all starting to come to the best league in the world. We have seen Allen look more for his offense over the years, which in turn draws the D's attention.
Good on the second one.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Anunoby for 3. He can't get that one to fall. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. It's stolen by Trent. Siakam outside. Pass to Anunoby. And that one is hammered home.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's LeVert. Mobley outside. LeVert outside. Now Garland. Clock at 6. From deep. Rebound by the Raptors.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Now here's LeVert. Here's Mitchell. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got 4 rebounds now. Down low. Uneasy 2 on the layup. Barnes has got 6 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
From deep, Mitchell fires in the triple. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Van Vliet drives, and he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Raptors lead by 12.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And so it's Toronto going.
13. The Cavaliers, 18.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, we're seeing a tremendous game from Fred Van Vliet.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Pass to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Garland with a screen on Trent. Here's Mitchell. Knocks down the 18-footer. He's got 12.
A viable threat from the mid-range. Mitchell is excellent at recognizing when to take these shots.
Trent finds Van Vliet. Second half getting started. About a minute played. Here's Trent. LeVert with a rebound. Trent's gone just 1 of 6 shooting so far. And he's going for the lob. The shot by LeVert, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Garland, the pass to LeVert. Tipped. Van Vliet outside. Here's Trent. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. And the Raptors lead by 14.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
Both free throws good from Mitchell.
Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line. One thing I'll say about the Cavs, it's become clear these past few seasons, their front office is not afraid to make some bold moves.
Now here's Van Vliet. 11 points in the game. It's Barnes on the wing. Trent finds Anunoby. The three-pointer off the mark. And Richard, I'm sure Cleveland fans welcome the front office taking the initiative.
Yeah, it's been a tough few years, and they needed to take some aggressive steps, and they did. And now they've got one of the best young core groups in the NBA.
For Toronto, they've got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. No good there. And Cleveland the other way now. Garland with the ball. Van Vliet covering. Here's Mobley. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mobley's gotten his second bucket.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
Van Vliet with it. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Siakam, and Siakam with the slam.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Following the bucket by the Raptors. Pass to Siakam. The kick out to Van Vliet. The three ball. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got the glass covered here tonight. That's 11 boards for him. Outside Barnes. Trent for 3. Got a piece of it.
It seems like every miss ends up in his hands. He's been unreal.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Now here's Garland. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. 5 to shoot. Here's Mobley. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Van Vliet. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Toronto. And that trip coming up empty. Missing both.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
And that'll be Cleveland's ball as it goes out of bounds. Cavs keep possession here. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Mitchell. Here's Allen.
When he's defending, Siakam is just all over you. He's got great footwork and fast hands.
Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Trent finds Siakam. Up and in on the layup. Siakam's got 6 points in the quarter.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Here's Mitchell. It's hauled in by the Raptors. They've led by as many as 14. Outside Anunoby. Trent outside. There's the three. No good on the shot. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. On the court for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. Van Vliet misses.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Making full use of that reach. Allen able to pluck the ball out of the air for that easy lob.
Trent, the pass to Anunoby. Here's Barnes. The shot no good. Good D by Mobley. The Cavs trailing. About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Outside Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Shoots over Mobley. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Both free throws good from Barnes. Here's Garland. Three-pointer. It's another three for Cleveland.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Garland against Barnes. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Fast break Cleveland. And here they go. And Garland with a basket on the assist by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Lets the three fly, and that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Left side Garland. Over Van Vliet. Some solid defense from Van Vliet. The Raptors have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Trent finds Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Pass to LeVert. Here's Garland. Back to LeVert. Shot to stop the run. Fades back. Shot clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Allen. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Watching Allen go to work inside is a thing of beauty. He's so confident operating around the rim.
Throws it up high. And then Siakam with the jam.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Van Vliet against Garland. Outside Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Here's Allen. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Van Vliet outside. Launches a 3. Stolen by Mobley. Fast break Cleveland. Here's Garland. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds in the game. The three from Barnes. The shot off that time. So Cleveland will take it the other way.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Anunoby for 3. He buries it from 3.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Mitchell with the ball. Fires the 3. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Trent with it. Now LeVert defending. And Mitchell over to help. And lead on the wing. Pass to Anunoby. Three-pointer, no good.
And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
Here's Mitchell. From deep, Mobley. On target from range.
Showing poise in the clutch. Mobley has that quiet confidence.
Van Vliet outside. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down. It's sad.
So the Raptors win it. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it.
To the best kid in the hall.
rivals squaring off tonight in this one, Steve. It might be the regular season, but this has a playoff feel to it, doesn't it?
These are the type of games you love to watch in the regular season, Kevin. The fans will be rowdy, the players fully engaged. We got a good one tonight.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Bob Williams is out there with Gallinari, and it's Brogdon in at the point guard. And it's Williams with the jam.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the board. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Pass to Trent. Now Barnes. Fires top of the key. And so it looks like the Raptors will retain possession here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to talk earlier with Boston's head coach. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live, right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
All right, David, thanks. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
A leap from deep. Tatum joined the league as a fantastic three-point shooter. Didn't have to add that to his game.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Sinks the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Now here's Brown. No good that time.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Here's Trent. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Brown. Feeds it to Tatum. Outside to Brogdon. Shot clock at 5. Tatum's shot is off.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he could convert, that's a good shot.
Here's Siakam.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors, trailing by 2. And Smitty, Fred Van Vliet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
Now here's Barnes. Siakam sets a screen for Barnes. Siakam, right side. Over Williams. For 3, Van Vliet. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Brown outside. He feeds it to Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Well, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul.
He hits the second from the line. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But, Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred Van Vliet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
Now, here's Siakam. No points in the game yet for him. And here's Barnes for 3. Trains it from beyond the arc.
Doesn't take many. Scotty Barnes, money on that 3.
Brown outside. Fires for 3. Not going to fall. Starting off slow, he misses his first three from the floor. Anunoby finds Siakam. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet.
As a distributor, Fred VanVleet is so effective. He knows when and where to feed his guys.
Bounce pass from Brogdon. Outside Tatum. Launches it. Boston. No good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
The youngster, Scotty Barnes, has great vision.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Brogdon against Van Vliet. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And so the first quarter is in the books. The Raptors out in front. They're up by 3. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for the Celtics, second quarter underway. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Gallinari is out there with Williams, and it's Brogdon in at the 1. And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have two guys that can get it going. And for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
Brown. That one, no good. Good work defensively by Trent. The pass to Siakam. Shot from the wing. The rebound by the Celtics. Got a piece of it. Floats it up for Williams. And stolen by Siakam. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That one's a miss. His third shot of the game. He's made one of them. Celtics trail by 7. It's Brown on the wing. Covered by Van Vliet. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. There's the lob to the hoop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. To the inside. And stolen by Williams. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Williams.
And you got to respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way.
Barnes outside. Passes it to Anunoby. Van Vliet left side. And a miss there on the triple.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help.
Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
Here's Van Vliet after the basket by Boston. Stolen by Brogdon. There's Brown with the 3. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brown. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Now just a 1-point Raptor lead. Van Vliet against Brogdon. It's Trent on the wing. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Trent. Raptors moving the ball around. Shoots over Brown. And again, Toronto no luck. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. A shake. And again, it's Boston converting.
And love how assured Brown looks taking these shots. His mid-range game is on point. He's squaring up like that.
Now here's Van Vliet. Taken away by Williams. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Anunoby passes to Siakam. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Siakam's got his second bucket of the game to go. Now Brown, 6 points for him. There's the feed to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Back to Tatum. Brown sets a screen for Tatum. There's the lob to Brown. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
What an athlete this kid is. Brown, it's just fun watching him get up and throw it down.
Barnes outside. For three, Van Vliet. Banked in off the glass. Barnes has got 5. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Now, here's Brogdon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Williams kicks to Brogdon. Top of the key jumper, no good. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Now here's Van Vliet. Barnes outside. Pass to Siakam. And finished off by Siakam.
Big man playing big. Once Siakam gets it there, it's a done deal.
He gets it up. He can't get that one. Thank you, David. We'll be back after.
The Celtics, 18.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
We've got Otto Porter Jr. Achua is out there with Young, and it's Flynn in at the point. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
So it's Toronto now, following the bucket by the Celtics. Young, no good. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah, and teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Now here's Smart. Back to White. White, a screen on Young. Williams for 3. Benton with the rebound.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And Young kicks to Flynn. Back to Young. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn.
Backed by great length. I'd call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Outside, White. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Love how active Derek White is on offense. Good at making defenders question their decisions.
And the second free throw, good. The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. The pass to Porter. Passes it to Achua. Young outside. Puts it up. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
White with it. Out to the right wing for the lead. Doesn't go for him. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Here's Young, and Young with the stuff.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
This is a close-knit group. They feed off one another's energy.
Toronto leading by 3. And here is Achua. Raptors moving the ball around. No one near him. And too long on the shot.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
It's deflected. Porter with it. Now guarded by Smart. Achua kicks to Porter. Horford against Young. So the wing on the left. The Raptors need to get a shot off. Fires from 18. And there's Porter on the assist by Flynn. And the Raptors lead by 5.
Known for his range, then also the length at the rim. But Porter showing us he can do it in the mid-range.
White, wide open. He fires. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Here's Benton, and it's sent back by White.
Quick off the floor, White tracks that shot and sends it back airmail.
1:11 left to play here in the third. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Benton. Off target from 3-point range. Celtics trail by 5. Floats it up for Horford.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. Pass to Benton. 41 seconds left in the third. Good work defensively by Smart.
He liked to have that one back. That's easy money.
Now the dish to Williams. Back to Smart. Williams, a screen on Flynn. Smart. Flynn grabs the miss. Raptors leading by 3. Achua, the pass to Young. Outside Flynn. For the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Flynn's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's White. And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Whatever the offense requires, that has to be your mindset. Always thinking team first.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the fourth quarter. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Gallinari is out there with Rob Williams. And it's Brogdon in at the point.
A fluid, talented scorer with length. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
They've been lights out from three-point land in this one. The defense hasn't been effective at stopping them, so they have just stuck with the game plan.
And the other thing that stands out is just how well they have moved the ball. Everyone's touching it and having a chance to create.
A 3 from Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Van Vliet finds Siakam. Pulls it from the elbow. Van Vliet can't get it to go. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Tatum down low. He's guarded by Anunoby. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Raptors leading by 4. Trent outside. Van Vliet sets the pick for Trent. And they recover it. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. From deep three-point range, Jaylen Brown with the rebound.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Brogdon looking it over. Brown dishes to Tatum. A floater. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
The delicate touch from the crafty swingman. Tatum continues to add to his arsenal offensively.
Here's Trent. Siakam outside. And Boston with the rebound. Outside Tatum. Can't connect from 14 feet out. Raptors leading by 3. Siakam with it. Picked up by Brown. Trent with the wide open look. No good from outside. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. Gallinari outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's foul number 2 for him.
14 foul.
Gallinari with a screen for Brown. Gallinari against Barnes. Gallinari passes to Brown. Clock at 6. Gallinari, a screen on Trent. Here's Brown. Rejected by Barnes.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Trent outside. Van Vliet sets the pick for Trent. And again, Toronto no luck. Celtics trail by 3. Ripped away. And now Siakam pushing it up and no one back to stop him.
I'll tell you, Siakam's earned these opportunities. He can get you buckets when you really need them.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Good on the triple.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
Van Vliet up top, down low. Siakam kicks to Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Fires the 3. And Siakam throws it down.
Stepping up in a big way, Siakam proving he's got guts to deliver in the clutch.
Brown sets a screen for Brogdon. Fast break Toronto. Here's Trent. And he goes right over Jaylen Brown and slams it down.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Brogdon outside. Kicks it to Tatum. Brogdon with a screen for Tatum. Gallinari on the wing. On the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. The shot by Brogdon, no good. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Launches a 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And taken away by Brown. Lets it fly. It falls.
And you got to love how seriously Brown takes his ability to score. He has the green light to fire from just about anywhere on the court.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. They didn't make it easy on themselves.
exceptional. We could see a lot of variations in the lineups out there tonight, Doris.
Yeah, I think that's the luxury of having a quality bench and some versatility. Now, if you're a head coach, you have the opportunity to tinker, mix and match lineups, see what works best, and go from there.
And let's check Miami's starting lineup. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the 1 spot. Now here's Anunoby. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Well, we know that Fred Van Vliet can be relied upon to find the open man. This guy's so consistently good at it.
Pass to Butler. And he drives in. Lays it up and banks it in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Now here's Trent. Here's Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Butler against Anunoby. Butler can't get it to go.
Gets caught showboating there. But hey, he had room. You just don't get many chances to add some style. Sometimes you got to go for it.
Trent for 3. Rebound by the Heat.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor? Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Takes the 3. Trent's shot is off. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, B.A., that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Now here's Siakam. To the paint. Trent outside. The 3 from Barnes. Drains the triple.
Now, this is the aspect that he's got to continue to work on, but Scotty Barnes will get dangerous from deep. Nice shot there.
Anunoby against Butler. Hero for 3. The shot won't fall, and Toronto will go the other way with it. Outside Barnes. Inside. Siakam, no good. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Out to Lowry. Pass to Butler. This one for 3. Here's Adebayo. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play.
One of the things I love the most about the success of the Toronto Raptors is how much the game of basketball has grown over the 25 years. Let's remember, there was a very lukewarm reception when they first arrived. But boy, have they made Toronto a basketball hotbed.
Here's Hero, and that comes off the assist by Lowry.
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Butler with the ball. And Anunoby pulls it down. And remember, basketball was invented by a Canadian, Dr. Naismith. And the first ever NBA game, back in 1946, was played here in Toronto.
That's a fact, BA, that I don't think casual fans really know. It took 73 years for the first NBA Finals game to be played in Canada, but basketball has taken root, and boy, you can see and feel the impact of that throughout the NBA.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Blocking foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Adebayo. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Van Vliet. Siakam outside. Trent outside. Back to Siakam. It's Barnes on the wing. Trent left side. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Trent, the pass to Anunoby. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over.
Miami ball.
And it's Miami's ball. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Well, listen, we know that Butler possesses this ability. Break down off the dribble, defender just left hanging.
Here's Trent. Adebayo grabs the board. Butler against Anunoby. The drive by Butler. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on OG Anunoby. The free throw is off from Butler.
But Jimmy Butler is one of those guys whose work ethic seems to permeate an entire organization. There's the competitive spirit, the will to win. Those things always resonate with his teammates.
And so it's the Miami Heat closing out the quarter. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play. This one has been one-sided so far. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Ever since this game started, they've been attacking on the inside, looking for ways to bust up the defense and get high percentage looks.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Van Fleet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Anunoby, that drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Here's Lowry. Unable to get that one. Van Fleet with some nice D. Trent, the pass to Anunoby. And it's Miami with a rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Right side, Butler. 19-footer. Rebound by Van Fleet. Butler's gotten 3 of his 9 shots to fall so far.
Well, the great ones make their mark in the playoffs, and Jimmy Butler has certainly done that. Some Herculean performances when the chips were down.
Hero finds Butler. Miami, no good that time either. Down low, stolen by Lowry. And here's the fast break. Oh, stolen by Anunoby. Here comes Toronto on the push. And he lobs it up to the rim. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
I don't care where Gary Trent Jr. is on the floor. This guy is a weapon.
And granted, last year's playoffs, Jimmy Butler became the first player since Jordan to author multiple 40-point, 4-steal games in a single series.
And in 2020, the 3rd player ever to record a 40-point triple-double in the finals. I mean, just legendary stuff.
Siakam with a screen on Hero. Trent, the pass to Siakam. And it's Martin with the rebound.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Here's Van Vliet. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Now you see the wherewithal of Fred Van Vliet. Finds the soft spot in the defense and converts.
Butler against Anunoby. The shot by Butler, no good. The Raptors have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Trent finds Siakam. Kicks it out to Barnes. Now Trent. And there's a 3-second violation.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Lowry outside. Pass to Hero. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this is why Kyle Lowry is always mentioned among the league's elite point guards. He can do it all. Score, defend, or create like a teammate, as he does there.
The kick out to Van Vliet. Here's the 3. And the Raptors, another 3. And nowadays, switchable defenders are in demand. But we see smaller guards like Chris Paul, Kyle Lowry, Fred VanVleet, Doris. These are very capable defenders.
They are, B.A. They also happen to be very prideful competitors. So undersized guards take offense when you try to post them up. And the players you just mentioned, IQ, toughness, and heart, they all enter the equation.
They get it back. Pass to Barnes. Anunoby for three. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Anunoby's got 7 points.
The jump shot just keeps improving from OG Anunoby. Amazing. You put in the time, you get into a nice rhythm.
Hero for three. Rebound by VanVleet. VanVleet's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
That's big-time length and athleticism by Scotty Barnes, leaving no doubt.
Anunoby against Butler. Pass to Martin. 4-3, and the three-pointer goes. Martin's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Trent outside, shoots over Hero. Adebayo with a steal. Fast break Miami. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Well, you love when Siakam is affecting the game with defensive plays. Anticipation leads to transition.
Here's Butler. Here's Martin. Oh, did he get it off in time? Heat. Tyler Hero has been on display for the Miami Heat, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. We'll be right back with you shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Setting the floor for Miami. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Caleb Martin out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Miami has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. And here's Butler. Lets it fly from 18. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
From role player to all-star, Adebayo has made the leap. Why? Effort plays like that.
Three-pointer, VanVleet. It's hauled in by the Heat. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Hero. Back to Butler. Here's Adebayo. No luck on that one. Now Toronto takes it the other way, trying to make up ground here.
And with plenty of time left, you want to play with urgency, but not desperation.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
The Heat have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Hero. Releases. Barnes with the rebound.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Here's Siakam. Good D by Adebayo.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Hero's got 16 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And here's Butler outside. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Anunoby passes to Trent. Siakam outside. Back to Trent. Siakam outside. Trent outside. The Raptors need to get off a shot. Siakam, no good. For Miami, they've gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Lowry with it. He's picked up by Barnes. And Adebayo slams it in. And he's now got the double-double.
Oh, it's almost scary watching Adebayo throw it down. Incredible natural power. We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Trent, the pass to Siakam. Trent outside. A shot to stop the drought. Rebound by the Heat. To the middle. Here's Adebayo. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got assist number 8 here already in the game. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
The putback. And it's Martin with the rebound. The Heat have gotten only 4 of 10 shots to fall so far in the third. Butler passes to Lowry to the inside. Adebayo. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. It's stolen by Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Barnes with a screen on Lowry. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And it's Miami's ball. They've scored 10 straight. Here's Butler. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Anunoby. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
And here's Butler outside. Toronto grabs the miss. Van Vliet's got his 5th rebound in this one. Adebayo, no good. A difficult situation for Toronto. Barnes passes to Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
3-pointer. And so it's Miami, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. And they've racked up. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was the choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors.
How quick with that shot off the catch with Scotty Barnes. My goodness, defense didn't have a chance to react.
Open shot by Lowry. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Heat lead by 18.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in. Kicks it out to Barnes. Pass to Siakam. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, you love the size and the length of Siakam, so he's comfortable in the painted area. Does nice work there.
Here's Butler. Puts one up from 19. No good. A bit long that time. Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Anunoby for 3. Barnes. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Barnes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, that's Scotty Barnes doing one of the things he does best, getting after the offensive glass.
The shot by Butler, no good.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Here's Siakam. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got his 5th assist in this one.
That's a nice read from Scotty Barnes. This guy understands how and when to deliver the basketball.
Butler. Oh, sweet move. Rejected by Siakam. Pass to Anunoby. The kick out to Van Vliet. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Butler. Butler's got 4 rebounds in the game. Lowry with it, and it's Anunoby picking him up. Siakam against Adebayo. The 3 from Barnes. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
It took a shift in strategy, but it seems like they figured it out. Let's see if they can extend this run all the way to the finish.
The shot by Butler, no good.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. The Heat with the lead. Now Lowry. Inside. Pass to Adebayo. It's Martin on the wing. And he can't stop the drought. Another miss. Toronto's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Here's Butler. Lowry outside. There's the drive. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 11.
This is what you get for not boxing Adebayo out. He'll hurt you if you don't.
Trent, the pass to Siakam. It falls. 5 for 11 in the game.
Yeah, there's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Hero outside. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't go for him. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And he lobs it up. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. And it's Toronto's ball. They're on a 13-4 run. Outside Anunoby. Driving to the basket. Trent, the pass to Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Anunoby from downtown. And they get it back. Off target there with a little leaner. The drive by Butler.
Well, you see the quick first step, right, guys? Butler catches the defender out of position, gets himself to the charity stripe.
Good on the first. And that'll push the lead to double digits. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
Would have been nice to drain them all, but he did enough to put this one in the bag.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings him within single digits.
What you love about Gary Trent Jr., guys, is here's a guy who not only excels from the three-point line, yes, he's a consistent guy stretching the floor, but his fearlessness, his willing to take big shots in tight spots, that is something to behold.
Hero outside. Beyond the arc. Rebound by the Raptors.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over. Fred VanVleet does this consistently. Big-time moment, he's ready to meet it, guys.
Pass to Lowry. Fires for 3. Off target. So it's Miami picking up the win. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. 4 out.
To the best